welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel. What's up, 69 Dark Man? It is 8:30. I'm late. Hey, I want to do this real quick because y'all know it's holiday. We're in the middle of a holiday season. Yes, Christmas was yesterday, and I hope all y'all had, a good Christmas, good holidays. Some people don't like when you say Christmas, so I hope you enjoyed your time off. All right. Yeah, you gotta please everybody. You know how it is. Well, anyway, hey, listen, I want to talk about a situation that I heard about a Toyota dealership. First of all, let me go on record saying I'm no fan of Toyota, right? I'm not here protecting Toyota. I'm not here defending Toyota or this guy. And quite frankly, he might have some loose screws if you ask me. I'm gonna show you this video clip of him kind of dogging the place out. But he don't have no legs to stand on, if you ask me. Now, everybody that has something to say, what they're saying is essentially their opinion. Everybody's entitled to those, right? Yeah. Even me, I'm entitled to my damn opinion, man. I'll tell you what I think. I think this dude got a couple of loose screws, all right, from what he's pissed off about. He took his car to the Toyota dealership. They gave him an estimate. He didn't like the estimate. Nobody likes their estimate. Nobody likes when you come to them with a long sheet of paper saying you need this. They automatically get it in defense mode and yell out scam or whatever. He's no exception, but he's a bigger one though. So listen, he don't like his estimate. He dogging out the place. So he decides to get on TikTok. He got a huge following, right? He's a musician. He's not even in the automotive industry. He's a musician with a huge following. So do you know how much damage you can do to a business by, doing this? So I don't condone this. Okay. Again, I'm no fan of Toyota, so I'm definitely not here defending them. But let me play this video clip, and we're going to dissect this. It's only a minute long, but it's interesting what he's saying. And I'm going to tell you how cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs he really is. Dude got some loose screws, man. Let me see. Let me pull this up right quick. We're going to check this out right quick. Where is it at?
Automotive fucking industry.
Whoa, I missed this first comment.
One of the biggest fucking scams I've ever seen in the automotive fucking industry.
Ooh.
Took this to the dealership because it was shifting rough. The check engine light was on. Toyota dealership, specifically Space City Toyota in Humble, Texas. Fuck you.
Whoa.
Told me $8,600. It was throwing a code. Transmission was failed. $8,600. $50 in fluid and parts, changed out the transmission fluid. And the dealership in Toyota says that the transmission is sealed lifetime. The fluid lasts a lifetime. $50 later, changed out the transmission fluid, runs fine. Space City Toyota.
Whoa.
Toyota for doing this.
Whoa.
Fuck the dealership model in the automotive industry. It's the biggest fucking scam I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wait a minute, bro.
I'm sorry this is not music related content. I'll give a fuck. If you're in Texas, if you're in Houston, do not go to Space City Toyota. I have more horror stories about them. I may tell you, and if you want to know, let me know.
Wait a minute. I missed something.
Throwing a code. Transmission was failed.
Okay. Hold on. Wait a damn minute. Well, let me hear that part one more time. Hold on.
Code. Transmission was failed. $8,600. $50 in fluid and parts, changed out the transmission fluid. And the dealership in Toyota says that the transmission is sealed lifetime. The fluid lasts a lifetime. $50 later, changed out the transmission fluid, runs fine.
All right. Yeah, this dude is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Oh my goodness. The code. Anybody out there in the automotive industry have ever heard of a code that says transmission fail? Toyota transmission fail. What kind of code is that? All right. Now, without sounding like I'm defending Toyota, I'm going to defend the industry as a whole. All right. This guy's cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. All right. That's right. I said it. JT, the car guy. All right. Listen, man. There's no such code as transmission fail. What they gave you was a code that their diagnostics led to your transmission having internal problem. There's no such thing as transmission fail. Okay. So you got an estimate on a complete transmission unit because they likely can't repair such a it's like a CVT transmission. There's no repairing going on with them. All right. You got a problem. You need a unit. He likely had a code that indicated an internal problem, and he spazzed out. All right, because $8,600 is what it costs for the transmission and the labor to put it in. Okay. Now, myth spell number 2. He claimed he just changed the fluid and now he's running perfect. Bro, let me tell you something. Changing fluid in a transmission don't fix an internal transmission problem. All right. You got to understand that. If you do a mere service, he didn't even say service. He said change the fluid, as in drain and refill. If you drain and refill your fluid and now your transmission running good, hold on. It's not because you drain the fluid. Oh my goodness. Guys, doing a transmission service or a drain and refill fix nothing. Unless there's a unless to this. Unless your transmission acting up because you low on fluid. All right. How's that? If you low on fluid and you change your fluid, the remaining fluid in it, and you end up filling it to the proper level, and now you're shifting better, you only shifting better because you have the correct amount of fluid in your transmission now, not because the transmission fluid was changed. Okay, so you inadvertently fixed the leak. What you should be doing is trying to find out where that damn leak is. That's what you need to be doing, big dog. All right, so the mere fact that you think I just changed my fluid, that's all I needed. I didn't need an $8,600 transmission. Look, guys, he said Toyota, so I'm assuming it's a dealership. And I can't speak for Toyota. I don't even like them like that. All right, but I will speak for the industry as a whole. You're not gonna get no estimate. Let me pose this scenario to you. Imagine if Toyota gave him an estimate to service his transmission. All right, sir, we just need to service your transmission. We have to try that first before we can go any further. He still would be pissed off, but that's a lower amount than $8,600. Let's say he agreed to that. They go drive it, turn the light out, bing, checking the light, pop back on. All right, sir, we're going to do, you have internal trouble. You're going to need a transmission. Oh, hell no, I want my money back for that service. I ain't getting no transmission. Some people you just can't please. All right, if they gave him an estimate on a transmission drain and refill, which is what he claimed he did, that he also claimed fixed his car, and it didn't work. See, shops are under so much pressure to get it right the first time. They're not chancing stuff like that anymore. All right. We have a phrase we use in the shop called start here. We have to do this, man. We got to start here and then proceed. Why? You don't know what's wrong with it? The computer tell you everything, don't it? Y'all consumers have this myth that the computer gonna literally tell you what's wrong with the car. That's all we need to know. You can't look at the computer and they tell you what's wrong with my car. No, man. This stuff has to be diagnosed. What is wrong with y'all? Okay. But the mere fact that dude think somebody's out to spam, man, he think for 1 second that because all he did was drain and refill his transmission, his transmission is now fixed. He saved $8,600. Again, he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay. Yeah, it just don't work like that. All right. You're not going to get no rinky dink ass estimate from a huge establishment like that. They're already under pressure from people like you, demanding that you get it right the first time. All right. You can't go wrong by suggesting a complete unit, especially if that's all you can do. There is no repairing transmission anymore. Get that through y'all head. We can't fix freaking. I was a transmission man at a shop, at a dealership. Take them out, overhaul them, fix them, put them back in. Those days are over. All right. Yes, he mentioned Toyota said it was feel for life. I'm no fan of that feel for life crap. Okay. I don't know, man. The fluid breakdown like anything else. So when he said that, I had a little soft spot for him. All right, dog. Okay, man, you got a point. There's really fluid over time is going to break down. It's going to overheat and it's going to break down. Okay, so the notion that your transmission fluid lasts forever is hogwash. All right, that's right. I said it. I hope the industry ain't listening. Yeah, listen, man. There's a change interval to a lot of cars. Y'all just don't know. All right. A lot of this stuff is being spread by the manufacturer, not the maker of the unit. Like, for instance, Stellantis use a rear-wheel drive transmission, a ZF transmission. All right. Chrysler, on the other hand, may tell you that it's a field for life unit. Don't service it. Now, that very same transmission used in Stellantis products, as well as BMW, the manufacturer, which is ZF, that built the transmission, on their website, they would tell you change the fluid and filter every 60,000 miles. Wait a minute. Stellantis told me it was lifetime. So, I mean, yeah, but bruh said that Toyota told him he didn't have to change it because it was lifetime fluid. And he changed it on his own. And now he fixed his transmission and saved himself $8,000. Okay. Well, yeah, enough of this foolishness. All right. I'm interesting. I'm interesting. I want to see what the comments are like on this thing, guys. Hold tight for a minute. Let me see something if I can pull this up. Yeah, okay, I can see some of it. Dealerships are crooks. Yeah, you see, I've heard the horror stories about dealership, right? They take too long, they cost too much, and they scam artists. They call them stealerships. Y'all got all kinds of crazy names for a dealership. All right, almost all dealerships that sell used cars are crooked. See, it's people like this that would trigger other folks like this. Tulsa Sean. Now, I guarantee you, there's nothing under her hood that she can do. But she's on the internet. Dealerships are crook, and you're gonna need one tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? People will follow blind leading the blind. People will follow the wrong freaking people because this guy's speaking from anger. He's upset. He have transmission problem. He did not fix his transmission by changing the fluid, ladies and gentlemen. That check engine light gonna come back on. He gonna have that same code. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you what he's not gonna do. He's not gonna make a video saying, guys, that Toyota dealership I dogged out. I was wrong. My check engine light came back on, and I got the same problem. Changing that fluid and fixing that. You're not gonna never hear back from this guy. All right, you're just not. That's how they do. They angry and they'll make a video venting their frustration, but and then when they find out they're wrong, they're not gonna make another video to tell you I was wrong and frustrated. All right, I think I need a transmission. This car ain't no good. Maybe Toyota ain't so bad. Yeah, these big, huge shops, dealerships included, are trying to protect themselves from being sued. Okay, one wrong move of the service advisor's mouth could trigger all kinds of stuff. Okay, so they got to be very careful how they present an estimate to a customer. All right, you can't go wrong with a complete unit, especially if it's a transmission complaint. There's no way you can go wrong. So that eliminates 99.9% of the risk right there. How you gonna go wrong with a new unit that's made? All right. I want to see some more of these comments, and then we're gonna get in the comments. I only had one. I'm so glad you called them out on their shady business. See, that's what I'm saying. These type videos, TikTokers, you damn TikTokers. Y'all always causing trouble, you know what I'm saying? And because there's a huge following, that poor Toyota dealership probably won't get no more business, man. It's crazy, man. I'm pretty much all dealership. They're all corrupt. Damn, nightmare to deal with. They're not corrupt. They pretty much, they 90%, they 99%, there's a 99% chance they can fix your car right the first time. All right. You can run down the street to Joe Schmo's automotive garage if you want to. All right. The dealership, you have the best chance of getting your car fixed correctly the first time, right? Because they have the tools, they have the trained technician, they have the skills to get it right. All right. So, I mean, say what you want to about a lot of these shops, but they well equipped to get your stuff right. No such thing as lifetime fluid. Mopar does it as well. They pretty much all leaning toward that. I don't know the motive behind it. I'm not nobody. I can't. You are correct. Ford dealers do the same thing. All right. None of them are doing anything wrong, guys. They are protecting, their shop. Okay. Again, any other estimate that guy would have received other than replacing the transmission is not 100% risky. All right. Like I said, he could have presented his customer, we can try a service, but that might not work. Okay, try it. They do it. A week later, the guy back, that didn't work. I want my money back. Bruh, you just did the same thing that you bragging about, fix your car. So damn if you do, damn Temporary fix: the friction material was suspended in the detergent in the fresh trans oil will wipe out the rest. True, that's a risk to changing fluid on a high mileage car. Flag step: Honda is just as bad. See, everybody in the comment section got a dealership that they hate and they're gonna expose it right at this time. Thanks to Knucklehead right here. I feel the same hatred you do, brother. Oh my goodness. Now take it and trade it in. Right. You got it shifting. You know what I mean? You so bad. You so pissed off. You so bad. You so angry. You so mad. Go ahead on and trade it in, bro. Get your new one. Lifetime until it's someone else's problem. It should be 90K. Danny Mastro is back on TikTok. As a Toyota shop foreman, Toyota does not have. I want to read this. Toyota does not have a recommended mileage range to change the transmission fluid on any Toyota since 2007. Okay. I didn't know that. All right. I can't do this with y'all, man. This dude done got me. I mean, he just attacked the industry like it ain't nobody's joke. What's up, 69 Dart, man? Yeah, it was good, man. It was cool. On a Wednesday, it was kind of weird. How the hours was good, and I'm off to after the first. Damn, he got a lot of days off, bro. Why didn't he just ask what was critical before he got crazy? He just F Toyota and F this and F that, F all of them. I'm like, bro, everybody? F everybody? Do you think a car can last 400,000 miles? What is your definition? What do you mean last 400? You mean, okay, let's dissect this for a minute. Last 400,000. Do you mean car keep going, driving, doing this thing for 400,000 miles? The main components of a car continually being capable of moving, going, is its engine and transmission, right? So if those two components can last up to 400,000 miles, yeah, the rest of the car going to go right along with it. So, which back to what we were talking about, maintenance. In my opinion, again, I can only speak for me. That transmission needs to be serviced. Now, when they say seal, do they mean you can't get in it? You can't gain access? My differential on my Nissan truck, that's seal. I mean, the damn pan is froze up against, you can't get in there. So, and this is 93 models. Fluid never been changed. Okay. Man, they've been doing lifetime. Okay. If you can maintain a transmission and engine, bro, I don't know about 400. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. Okay. Some parts going to give out. Now, as far as what parts fail and you replace the failed parts, yeah, you can push. I'm riding around in a junky ass 2008-9 Caravan right now, 300 some thousand miles. I don't hardly do nothing to it. I just go. I got jump. Anyway, yeah, keep the thing. When a part fail, replace the failed part. Here's the problem with your comment. When people give up on a car, it's because a part failed. It's got 300,000 miles anyway. Just let it go. Okay. Like, bro, with the transmission, okay, he said it's $8,600. He just bought him some time by draining the fluid or servicing it. He can get some more miles out of it. So it depends on what repair that will exceed the value of the car. How's that? All right. So if you get any kind of, you're gonna need things along the way. Parts are gonna fail. Stuff is gonna break. Now, where people give up at is when they get an estimate that again exceeds the value of the car. At that point, I didn't make it at 400,000 miles. I only made it to 280. I mean, you can go forever. It's just that your threshold for giving up is low. All right. Yeah. You need to cam and lift the job. That's it. Let it go. Yeah, your threshold just low. So a car can go as long as your money can go. How's that? Yeah, you got money for anything that breaks, just get it fixed and keep going. Okay. All right. That went way out of isn't a drain and fill going to be preventative because they trying to sell me on that. Did it at 60. Now I'm at 150. Drain and refill. Think about this for a second. There's a filter in every transmission, okay? Whether you can only do a drain and refill or not. I guarantee you there's a filter. So it's almost impossible. There's no transmission maker that's going to design a transmission that have no form of filtration included in that transmission. So there's a freaking filter somewhere in there. On the 9-speed transmission that Stellantis use, the ZF supply, that filter is on the top of the transmission. Now you cannot change that filter the normal way. The only way to replace that filter is the transmission have to come out, and you got to split it up. Yeah, and then you're gonna find a filter on the top, right? It's the only way you can get to it. So that's what we call an expensive transmission service. That's why they're saying just drain and refill, just drain and refill. But the problem with that is you just undoing a screw, letting out old fluid, old dirty fluid is coming out. Oh, I love it. I love that sight. Little do you know, your filter doesn't capture all the normal breakdown of clutch material, torque converter, clutch material, anything. Guys, transmission is wearing. Every time you start your car up, there's a piece of clutch material just fell off a clutch. All right, that's called normal wear. Ain't no way around that. Only thing you can do to help prolong the life of this transmission is service it. But they're making it to the point where now you can't service it. All you can do is drain and refill. That does nothing. In my opinion, of course. All right. It's all my opinion. Everything I'm freaking saying is my opinion. Don't get on the record. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Go on TikTok. JT don't know what the hell he's talking about. These are my opinions. All right. I gotta move on because I'm behind now. Some can if maintenance is done properly. Yeah, I mean your car can go as long as your threshold is for spending money on repairs. Great Mechanical, watch all your videos. None of your business. Bro, I appreciate you watching the video, man. Make sure you give them a thumbs up and all that good stuff. I'm sure you subscribe since you watch all the videos. I appreciate that, bro. Camry versus Dodge. What's better? Dodge. Man, what the hell? What my bro, you see that? What the M at? The M stand for Mopar. Mopar stand for Dodge. Of course, Dodge is better, all right? Than a Camry. Toyota, I'm assuming you're talking about. Everybody got their taste, all right? Some people love import. Some people love everybody love what they love. The good news is there's enough car makers to please your curiosity. Whatever I want something fast. I want a Hellcat. You gotta come holler at us, bro. We got the fastest. Yeah. Dodge, bro. Who asked such a ridiculous question of me? All right. Hey, what's up? Because I was why does my 27 Toyota Corolla engine sound loud now? Why does it sound loud? That could be a number of things. Marla Buns. I mean, you could have a 2017 miles. I'm gonna guess since you ain't put it in there. Normally people will put their mileage in there. Let me just pull a number out of the sky. You right around 120,000 miles. How's that? Am I close? Anyway, a lot of things can go wrong at 120,000 miles. Pulleys, belt tensioners, belts. You know, anything can go wrong. So if you start your car in the morning or you start it up and you hear some little anything that the noise is entwined with the engine running. Okay. In other words, if you step on the gas, does the noise get louder? Here's the gas. Here's your noise. Yeah, if you're doing that, that is a rotational noise, meaning whatever is spinning, one of those is making noise. It could be some of anything, okay, on a 2017 model, on any car. It could be a pulley. Yeah, it could be a host of things. What we do is we put our little doctor stethoscopes on, and we go down there with that long pipe, trying to get closer to the noise as possible. That way we can tell. Bearings wear out, guys. So, don't get it twisted. Parts going to wear out. You're going to hear some noises. That's some mechanic got to go in there and find it with a stethoscope. Probably depending on what you want to do with the car. They do, man. Will there be any benefits of switching a plastic lower intake? No. Well, a plastic, the car was designed and built with, you might throw something off, man. Why would you do that? I hear people ask that all the time or do that all the time. I don't want no plastic. I want aluminum. You know what an intake, when you say intake, you know what an intake manifold has one job, to store, reserve, I don't know, vacuum. Okay. If you punch your car and there's no reserve air or vacuum, or what I'm trying to say, if nothing is readily available to suck in, just say you driving 20 miles an hour and somebody pull up beside you and give you that eye. You know what that eye? That's that racing. You ready? You ready? Go. And you push the accelerator pedal. If you don't have no, or your intake manifold is small, right? There's nothing to. I'll be here all day talking about that one. No benefit, bro. In my again, it's my opinion. I'm entitled to that. All right? Yeah. What you hear, man? You heard that. All right, I gotta get caught up. I'm behind again. Aluminum should never crack. That's true. Now, you didn't say the reason. Are you suggesting replace it with an aluminum intake so it won't crack? Because an upper intake is usually not connected to the engine. Okay, an upper intake manifold may be connected to a lower intake manifold, and that may be connected to the 3/6 pentastar, for instance. The lower manifold is attached to the head. So, right, if you for whatever reason overheat your car start getting hot, the head's going to get hot. The plastic lower intake manifold attached to that head may melt because it's hot. All right, it got extremely hot, so it's going to melt. Putting an aluminum device there in its place, what are you dodging? I mean, don't overheat your car. Don't drive your car while it's overheating. I don't understand the motive behind like I want an aluminum manifold so it won't warp if I keep driving my car while it's overheating. Like, that don't make sense. Okay, just don't drive your car while it's overheating. All right. I mean, when they design the car, they make the manifolds to a certain threshold where it can accept a certain temperature. When you exceed that freaking temperature, then yeah, that damn thing gonna melt. Okay, just say if that was an aluminum manifold in its place, it's not safe from overheating. It could warp, or it could, yeah, it's aluminum. Oh, it still could deform and warp. Those heads are aluminum. They already deform and warp if you overheat to a certain standpoint. So yeah, I don't understand the motive behind. Everybody different though. My dealer treat me great. I tell them I know a little bit because I do. They don't F with me. Okay, bro. Joshua, yeah, y'all don't want to mess with you. Y'all don't know Joshua like that, man. Wait a minute. Don't be acting a fool with Joshua. You don't play like that, man. What's up? Jordan, what's up, man? I buy a private party. Okay. Interesting. You're absolutely right, JT. I see it every day. Shops are not trying. Man, nobody going to court, man. Nobody giving you no rinky dinky ass estimate because you're not going to get on my side if something don't go right. I had a customer one time. I went in there and sat down in the break room in the customer lounge and talked to her. Look, man, what you really need, you can't afford. It's a lot of money. So here's what we can do. Here's what we can try. I mean, she all happy. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Let's try it. Okay. Because I can't afford the other thing. We can try this now. I mean, I got your blessings. This is what we're going to do. This is a lot inexpensive than that main repair you need. Okay, baby, just do it. I do it. It don't work out. She going to forget every damn thing we talked about. No, I want my money back and I want a new engine. Yeah, when a lawyer get a hold in that ear, they forget every damn thing. She all of a sudden not Miss Nice Auntie anymore. She done switched on my ass. All right. Yeah, people do that. So yeah, man, you got to leave your feelings at home. If you're an automotive mechanic in a huge facility, leave your damn feelings at home because they will get abused by some folks. I'm just saying. Yeah, I learned that a long time ago. You think it should take a Chrysler 300 to the Dodge dealership or just local? What year, man? Y'all be leaving out all kinds of stuff, depending on how new it is. All right. The only reason you need a dealership is because your car is new and those other facilities don't have the proper equipment. He didn't mention the year. It could be a 2007 Chrysler 300. Yeah, you can go to Pep Boys with that. Okay, you can go to Manny Mo and Jack. They will hook you up. They got a scan tool. I guarantee you can read this car. Now, if it was a 2024 Chrysler 300, you might well come on to us, player. You know, we got something for you. Let me go, man. Let me get out of here. Yes, you too. JT, what's up? Hey, my mom and them. Merry Christmas, my son, mom. Yes, y'all say Christmas over. Mama, what you talking about? People still saying Merry Christmas. When do the Merry Christmas scene end? I thought it was the 26th. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Folks still saying, what's up? Ellen Rodriguez, what's up? Normal wear item like brakes, etc. Yes, yes. Okay, you can make your car last as long as your pocketbook allow. Draining refills should involve it should, but it's impossible on some cars. Okay, what does the flashing and red lightning bolt mean? You got a major intake leak, or your balance the balance is off. Okay, lot that can mean a lot of things. It's also usually attached with another code. Okay, so just the red lightning bolt alone can only tell you so much. You need to know what's being affected, and in some cases, depending on how new the car is, yeah, you would get some type of fault code. Toyota unstoppable. Okay. So brother JT, I had my transmission service on my 2020 QX60 Infinity at a dealership and only paid a little over $300, which wasn't that's not bad at all, bro. All right, what's raising the price of those services is the fluid. A quart of ZF 8 and 9 speed fluid last I checked was like $35 for a quart, 1 quart. To do a typical service on it, you need maybe 6 quarts. 6 times 30. You're almost at $200 just for fluid. Okay. And you can't just replace the filter because it's integrated with the pan. So you're gonna need a whole pan. So that bill can easily shoot up. All because of the price of the fluid. Oh my God, Mala. Oh, you almost at 200,000 miles. That could be anything. Forget everything I said earlier, Mala. You almost at 200,000, 200 miles. Yeah, that could be a whole bunch of things. But I can break out a scenario. You start the car making some noise. Yeah, it could be one of those pulleys that's finally dying a slow death. Every part under your hood, guys, are slowly dying a slow death. Okay, the more miles it accumulates, the more noise you may accumulate. All right. So the job of a typical mechanic is to seek out those parts that's slowly dying at slow death. All right. An alternator doesn't last forever. There's bearings on that pulley. Okay. When you finally reach 200,000 miles, that bearing tied. Okay. Yeah. It's tied. Okay. It's 80, the equivalent of 80 years old as a human being. It's on its way out. Okay. So, yeah, you got to get trained ear with somebody with a stethoscope to get down there or you can just trade it in, big money Marley. Go get you one of them new Chrysler, Marley. That Chrysler dealership in Pine Bluff. I said Pine Bluff. I know it's Pine Bluff. On what's the name of that street? I went in there last time I was in Arkansas at the family reunion. I went in that dealership and talked to those. Y'all remember that? I shot that video while I was in there. They ain't like that. They ain't like me walking around with a camera. I like, man, I'm JT the car guy from Atlanta, Georgia. What's up? I do what I want to do. Well, anyway, that ain't like that. And I talked to some of the mechanics. They going through the same thing every other dealership going through. But it was interesting how they operate. Yeah, Monaco, they get you a new car. Tell them JT sent you. You might get a discount. They're gonna ask who's JT and then tell them to look me up. Okay, yeah, Google me. How's that? Tell them to Google JT the car guy. Let me stop. How about what? How about Dodge Journey 2016? How about it? Any good? It's a 4-cylinder. Dave, you sound like a nice, tough guy with a few muscles. Man, name like Dave. I assume you about 6'2", 6'3", 250. I don't know. A few muscles here and there. Maybe a little fat. I don't know. Dave, it's a 4-cylinder, bro. Come on, man. Go get your V8, bro. Go get you. Hey, Dave, listen, man. Now maybe you get it from for somebody else. That's acceptable. But it's a 4-cylinder. You're only gonna get so much power out of 4-cylinder. Yeah. Okay. But I got one of these. I get my daughter drive. I gave it to my daughter. It's a 6-cylinder though. It's a 3.6 Pentastar. My wife just finished paying it off. Okay. Oh, it's a keeper then. Your wife's car. It's a female's car. There you go. Why you say that, man? You had me go through all that. All you had to do was say, "Dang, man, you led me down this dark path. Car got 90K. That ain't bad at all, bro. That ain't bad at all. Make sure you got all those recalls. If I'm not mistaken, a 20, what do you say, 17, 16? Yeah, it's some recalls on there. Make sure you stay up to date. It's loud, similar to a muffler. Ooh, then get it up in the air. Look, the best way to get out of paying a diagnostic charge at a shop is you got to get oil changes anyway, right? So when you get an oil change, Put a bug in the mechanic ear. Look, why you got it in the air? Look around and see if I got it. They should do that anyway. If they into upselling more work, needed work, they're supposed to look your car over anyway. But you might want to put that bug in here. Can you look around, look at my exhaust and see if you see any holes? You might have a hole in your muffler or anything like that. If it's coming from under the car and it sounds like exhaust, cat converter, it could be anything. But you got to get a ear on that thing. Not your ear because you're not familiar with the sounds. So you're gonna get like somebody with a trained ear to know what a bad alternator bearing sound like. Everything is plastic now. It is, man. I am not scared. Man, nothing to fear, bro. Plastic is here to stay, man. All right. It's 9 o'clock. That's my cue, man. Basically, an upgraded neon engine. Pretty decent, I think. Dart, 69 Dart Man. A neon? Yeah. There's still a few of those on the road, like the PT Cruiser. There's still some on the road. Other than the cracking, it shouldn't run any different. Yeah, are you talking about the intake manifold? What's up, Garage Monkey? It's going to wrap if it overheats. It's going to warp if it overheats. Yeah. Yeah. A plastic intake manifold going to melt if it overheat. An aluminum intake manifold going to warp if it's overheat. That's no different than an aluminum cylinder head. You spring a leak and you 5 miles from home. I'm almost there. Your freaking hand on H. What come out the H? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Now your hand on I, J, K. Your hand about to loop all the way back and freaking around because you trying to get home. Your car done. You might as well just get home. Whew, I made it home. I'll take it to the shop tomorrow. Don't even worry about it, dog. Don't even worry about it. You need a motor. You done killed your motor. Yeah, your hand loop back around. It's that hot. That you done. You done. Okay. You threw that dude on the internet. You got one more time. You threw. I ain't gonna tell you no more. You got one more time. I'm a real nigga. Okay. Stop. Walter, what's up, man? Bro, every year in the damn 2018 Ram V6 oil cooler keeps leaking. Even I changed the Derman and the same thing. Is this normal? No, bro. A 2018 Ram. I can't remember if that's the Gen 3 or the Gen 2. Now, I'm sure you're putting the seals on, right? There's nothing. This is 3.6 Pentastar because you said oil cooler. There's nothing unusual. I mean, if the leak coming from the coolers, you're just getting bad coolers. You're 100% sure it's not coming from something else. There's nothing else on the top of your engine that could produce an oil leak. Now, in the rear with a transmission, there's a seal called a rear main seal that could be mistakenly, you know, people think that's coming from a cooler, but it could be a rear main seal. But no, you're just getting bad coolers. If it's coming from those coolers, all right, you need to get you one of those the best the revised cooler that Mopar made, right? Yeah, from my understanding, they the best out there. I don't know about all that Derman stuff, bro. Dude, it is 9:08. I gotta wrap this up. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going straight to the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna work my way 3 up, and I gotta get out of here. Now the rebuild it is as much as the alternator. It is, Evelyn. Where am I at? Blake D. What's up, Blake? So I'm gonna work my way from the bottom up, and I'm gonna get up out of here, man. What's up, Leon Powell? 99 Mercedes Benz. You know what I'm saying? Crank no start. 99, bro. I don't even have a scan tool to go back that far. Everything in the 90s had to be out. The new stuff pushed all the 90s stuff out. My brain is now focused on 2025 and 2026 months. But the typical no start issues with any car. Okay, forget scan tools and all. You need 3 things to start. All right, you start thinking about the basics when you're dealing with older model vehicles. Compression, spark. What is? Oh my goodness, I got a brain freeze. All right, somebody help me out. The 3 things needed to spark. So cranks no start. Fuel. All right. The typical way we do that is we go out with a can of starting fluid or anything flammable. Okay, not brake fluid. I don't think that's flammable. Anything carbureted cleaner, throttle body cleaner. We spray in there. And yes, please get a video a thumbs up. Thanks, Evelyn. We spray in there. We trying to simulate fuel presence, not pressure, presence. We trying to simulate fuel presence. So we spray that in the intake manifold. We turn the key. If it start, you can assume your problem is fuel related. Notice I didn't say you can assume your problem is a fuel pump because newer cars don't play like that no more. You can't just I need a fuel pump. No, bro, it ain't. These cars nowadays equipped with security features that a module turn the fuel pump off. So it's all about checking and verifying that you got a 12 volts and ground at that fuel pump connector. But you gotta distinguish what's missing at your car. If it's fuel, you gotta find out why. If you're timing off, you gotta find out why. So that's what it is. Fuel, air, and spark. Thank you, Edward. Appreciate that, bro. I get a brain freeze sometimes. That you need the old leaves right. Dude, I'm about to stop filming around my house. Y'all be trying to clown people, man. I just went outside to tell y'all, to show y'all it wasn't no snow on the ground. And I got about 20 comments telling me to rake some leaves. No, that's what. No, I ain't mean it, y'all. I wasn't. That's not where I was going with that piece of footage. I was just trying to show y'all that it wasn't no snow on the ground. It was December 25th, and damn it, it was about 60, 65 degrees. I even put the camera up to the sun. Y'all see that sun? Ain't no snow down there. Look at the ground. And all y'all saw was leave, and all y'all start saying in the comment section, bro, rake them leaves. Like, y'all messy, man. All right. Okay. Walter, ignition core, fuel injection. Yes. Compression. Yes. Whoever asked that question, there you go. Those are some things you need to check. What's up, JT Hope? Blake D, what's up, man? Guys, I got to roll. That's my cue. That's my time. Gucci Man, you are, we're going to end it right there. Y'all see what Gucci Man said? Gucci Man. You're not the real Gucci Man, is you? You know the one, Gucci. You ain't really him, is you? All right, holla at me, Gucci. I got some tracks for you, bro. My studio right over there. Y'all can't see, but Gucci. If you the real Gucci Man, holla at your boy, man. I got some beats for you, bro. I can hook you up, man. Bring you out of retirement. I got to go. On that note, guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm out. Thanks for watching.